I'm a Texan, so the Texas Rattlesnake was definitely one of my favorites. My birthday is on March 16th, so whenever I see 316, hell yeah, I'm all about that. I have his walkout. I have, the music he walks out to on my iPhone. I've considered walking out to it, but I'd rather get his permission first because I hold him in such high regard. But yeah, him. Hulk Hogan used to be one of my favorites until he starts dropping the N-bomb and doesn't saying stuff like that. Ultimate Warrior, a bunch of them. The Bushwhackers, Booker T, definitely one of my favorites. There's so many of them.
Right now, I'm all about Mojo Rawley. That's my dude. Love that guy.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay, what about Stone Cold did you like so much?
Just raw, just like always like true emotion, like very very like colorful.
Ultimate Warrior. I felt like I did one Muay Thai fight. I had the what are those little bands around the biceps and the headband tassels. Man, I was so hyped up. I felt like the Ultimate Warrior. I kicked the shit out of that kid. It was the best feeling ever.
Ooh, we gotta go with Stone Cold Steve Austin with the stunner, baby. Got that stunner.
Hell yeah, man. The Ultimate Warrior. I was a big fan of the Ultimate Warrior. Big time. Yeah. Man, it wasn't even with the Ultimate Warrior, it wasn't even his matches, just the way he entered the ring. It was just so much energy and excitement. I mean, as a kid, watching on a Saturday morning, it pumped me up a lot. So, yeah, definitely the Ultimate Warrior.
Probably the Ultimate Warrior. Just he was nuts. He just got in there, whooped somebody's ass, and then just banged on the ropes.
Probably the Undertaker.
Oh man, I was always a huge fan of Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, he was one of my favorites, and if it wasn't Eddie Guerrero, I liked Jimmy Wang Chang because he was a cruiserweight. He didn't have a huge name, but it was awesome always seeing him do backflips and stuff.
Ooh, Sting, hands down. Yeah.
The Hulkamaniac. I'm a Hulkamaniac, 100%. Easy. I just who I grew up. He was like the all-American hero. Like he was just somebody I always looked up to.
Yeah, I actually used to love pro wrestling. I was a huge Shawn Michaels fan, and I was a huge Jeff Hardy fan. Those were my two favorites when I was growing up.
Oh yeah. I watched pro wrestling when I was a kid. When I was real young, I watched it. I really liked. Let me think of some of the guys that I was really a fan of. Like Diesel. I liked Macho Man Randy Savage. I was a big fan of Razor Ramon. I think Razor Ramon growing up might have been my favorite. I like Tatanka too. So those are probably my favorites.
Oh yeah, man, The Rock, dude. Oh, The Rock. Yeah, man, The Rock was my favorite wrestler, man. But then again, I never got to see it. I think it was like a pay-per-view, and I was in Saipan, and I think at the time we would get all our stuff a week late, all the time, So it kind of sucked, and the internet wasn't really accessible then. But man, when it was The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Man, I don't know if I had a favorite, but you know what? Just because I know I'm CM Punk.
Shawn Michaels. First of all, I think he was the only slam. What do they call that? Grand Slam champion. I think that means he won every belt possible in the WWF organization. And he was the guy that all the girls wanted, sexy boy toy, and he was just the man, he was like the epitome of WWF, and he was my favorite wrestler growing up.
When I watched pro wrestling, Stone Cold Steve Austin was the shit. I was a little fan of The Undertaker and The Rock. The Rock was always mad.
Did I have one? I don't know. I like the Dudley Brothers. I think that's what I said last time too. The Dudley Brothers were always awesome. Singular wrestler. I liked I can't remember their names, man. The dudes that there were other set of twins that used to jump off the ropes a lot in WWE back in the Hardy Boys, maybe. Yeah, they do crazy acrobatic stuff.
The Rock. Well, yeah.
Oh, I know there was the guys with the red hair, the guys that were jumping off the ladder. Yeah, Hardy. I like those guys. Anybody that was jumping off the table and the ladders, the TLC matches.
Hulk Hogan.